So today is the end of Disability Awareness Month. It's the whole month of July, and the reason I haven't been doing those videos as well is, to be honest, I've been struggling with the disability identity a little bit, and fortunately I met with an old friend who's super cool and another person like myself, so things are getting better, but there's just so much stuff, and the reason why I appreciate Terry so much is he, and I know it's a bit different having a lifelong versus an acquired disability, like a disability you don't have for your entire life, but I just really appreciate, and I've said this before, but I'll probably say it several more times, I just really appreciate how Terry didn't let his disability stop him from thinking about this. It didn't stop him from being him, and it didn't stop him from living his life overall. Like, I've heard so many stories, I'll put it that way, I've heard so many stories, that's just like, people sequester themselves, people think, oh, if I had disability, I'd die, and Terry's like, yes, this almost killed me, but I'm gonna use it for that role, and so that's why I've been pushing it so hard, is I just think he's an example not only for cancer patients to look up to, but people with disabilities, everybody to look up to, really, because he didn't let his unexpected circumstances define him, and I think that's a very strong message, including myself. People might come to me and go, wow, you've got this, and to be honest, no, I'm just learning how to do it now, because something happened with my kid this morning, and because I didn't have that on my preferences, they let me know through email, but I'm writing back going, where are they? And it can derail me for like half a day when that happens. But Terry, despite the fact that the van broke down several times, like the heat and his leg broke several times, he just kept going, and so that's kind of why he means a lot to me. And I know I've been joking in how much I love him, and you can tease me for that, but along with my faith, he definitely saved me from the cancer of cynicism and cynicism, and as my minister put it, decline into dullness, because of my circumstances, and I think that's why he will always be an important thing in me. I don't think he's irrelevant. I don't think he's just a niche, because we all need that hope. We all need that overcoming hero journey story, and I truly think he emulates that. And and the reason why I get sad when people tell me, oh, it's just for September, just have patience for September next week. I get that, and thank you, because the runs are in September. That's when fundraising really picks up. is when September 1st comes around, because that's when he stopped, and I get it. But I think today's example is something we can have every single day of our lives, and not just in July when it's Disability Pride Month, not just in September when the run is kind of like the carrying the torch into the future, like the next generation, which is all important, but we need to celebrate perseverance every day. We need to care about those in cancer wards every day. Not to this extent that we're crying our hearts out just thinking about it, but to the extent that if somebody says, you know what, I have cancer, we can be that friend that goes, do you need to talk? Like, what do you need? Do you need some coffee? Do you need me to play the, like, do you need me to come over for the weekly visit and not talk about it? What do you need instead of what I did for years after my nan's passing, which was if somebody at the special needs camp I was at told me, hey, I would be like, I'm sorry to hear that, hugs, and then if somebody else called me, it would be like, bye, you know, not in a rude way, but I would just, I couldn't, as a teenager, because cancer is such pain, depending on treatment and the personalities of the family involved, I just, some of us can't deal. And I guess part of the reason why I pushed the fundraiser a bit is because I want to, this sounds bad, but I want to be there like I could for my friends at camp, and I want to be there like I could be for my grandmother. I want to show the support that I was not mature enough to handle before, and I think, and again, that's why Terry's maturity really strikes me. To finish this on a positive note, that's why his maturity really strikes me, because he was 18 when he got cancer, and he spent he trained, he got cancer at 18, and his treatment lasted for a year, I think. Then he trained for like a year and a half before his run, because he couldn't leave it behind. He couldn't just say, that was behind me, now I'm just gonna live. You know, that would have been an acceptable answer. But he chose the heroic answer instead. And that's why I push it. Because I think we need heroes in this time. We need people to step up, and I think that's what Terry gives us, whether we have a disability or not. So that was a bit of a long one, so I think I might give this long weekend, but I hope my point still carries, and God bless you all.